people naturally moved towards certain progressions of consciousness. And in, let's say, the elemental world that you have created, all you can do is explore the elements, yes? Whether it is the periodic table, whether it is the element of the ether, the molecular level. And so your experiment is, let's say, reaching an end, so to speak. This is what some of the prophecies and the Hopis and the Mayans and the various cultures are pointing to. They are pointing to this time, not necessarily a date on the clock, but you are in it. And we will say to you that you are being tested in every area of your lives to demonstrate the level of consciousness that you are able to maintain, the level of awareness, integrity. But how aware are you of the things you say and do, and where do you put your attention and energy? This 2010, 2011 will be very intense years. One could say that the window for this time opened, this level of intensity now, at the spring equinox, as our vehicle was pointing out. The sun every year hits that 0 degree point of Aries. But this year it says, a new era is beginning. 2 years you will be in this very intense time, from 2 equinoxes from now. And then things will quiet down. It will be 2012. There will be fallout from these 2 years. We've suggested that the wheat will be separated from the chaff this year on all levels. There will be lots of, let's say, people meeting where they have to work and being stopped, gridlocked. Whether it is debt, whether it is health, whether it is relationships. And that is what will be worked on. For those who are able to deal, to see what's happening, to find resolution, to always look for what's the purpose behind this, how can I have this turn out the best for me and all concerned, and what is my intention and where do I want to go. As you maintain a flowering of consciousness, then you won't be brought down. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. We in our vehicle are encouraging you to do this at this time, because these are the best investments that you have going for you. These things are how you are going to navigate tumultuous times. Some of them sound simple, some of them sound, I don't want to do that. But listen to that inner voice. And maybe the voice from the future will say to you, too bad you didn't do that years ago. These are pivotal times. These are good times. These are the times that you came onto the planet for. You are of age, you are adults, you can go places, you can do things, you have grown bodies, you have an understanding, you can pull this energy in like it's food for you, but you must imagine it and draw it to yourselves. We will do a few imaginings with you this evening. So it is up to you. We advise you, please, to recognize that you can inspire others, and that is your duty. But your first duty is to live your life as best you can, to appreciate yourself as a spirit with a body, and that your duty is to take care of that body and love it as best you can, and teach others to do the same. Learn as much as you can, have as much fun as you can. Play during these times, enjoy them. Yes, intensity will be around you. Look at the stars, follow the sun. Smell what nature is doing. Nature is changing as well. Earth is changing as well. This is a cosmic event that is transpiring here. And you happen to be, from our point of view, on, let's say, ground zero on Earth. You are where it is happening. It is happening through your bodies. Do you understand this? Because it is your bodies that have this consciousness. Now, all of existence has consciousness. And someone was asking our vehicle, and we know you all wonder, what will be some of the out-picturings of these times? How will they unfold? What's going to be the benefits from it? What will we gain? You will gain during this time a greater sense of rejuvenation. These next 2 years, watch for bursts of comprehension, bursts of enthusiasm, bursts of knowing, just wows. Inner, do you understand? That they will happen from within, between you listening and paying attention to your stories yourself using your third eye. You will see, as you understand, revolution and chaos around the world. This is a collapsing of a major era of being, a major level of consciousness. On a collective level, one could say that the planet as a whole, 7 billion people, have collectively gone as far as they could together, considering the environment. There is stress on many, many levels within the environment. You are the environment, you create the environment. It's not you walking on Earth. You are a part of Earth. You are the environment. And so in this regard, this will become more apparent to some. There will be people who will have, let's say, their individual recognitions. This all contributes to a raising of possibilities of how beings think. Without communication at all, without twittering, twexing, and fittering, and all these things, without any of that going on, you are constantly telepathing, you are constantly putting out. The more mindful you are, the more energy you put out. The more you recognize and put your mind up to the moon and pay attention to the sun and reach out to the galactic center and bring that energy in. This is what the ancients did. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. Things that you used to spend half of your life, 3/4 of your lives finding out, it's available to you now, but you must have the recognition of what is the right thing to do and to apply it. You also must get rid of your fairy tales. Many of you quote this person, and you read this person, and you read this person, and you think you know a lot about and you have a good time, but your mind's a muddle. You're confused. You cannot tell bullshit from lilies. Do you understand? That's a distinction you can remember. But imagine this. Imagine that your duty now, the next phase that humanity will go in collectively, is that you will all start to say, I really picked up that's manure there. I got it. That's pure manure. And this is the Easter lily coming through here. Lily is also associated with the Pleiades. It is a Pleiadian sort of flower that's associated there. So this is where you must go. That means your senses are going to pick up more. And so what do you do when you start picking stuff up? You just, picking this up. Do something with it. If you don't like what you are picking up, it's like the windows. Close the curtain. Do you understand? Use your imagination creatively to do simple acts and pictures in your mind to respond to the energy. It is intelligent. These are not just random things coming at you. These are initiations of consciousness. You are learning how to play on a new level of gaming. You are in deep Piscean, unbounded, electrified energies now. And you will, the end of deep electrified sleep. The biggest plans are being laid in the dream state now among the people of the world. And they are having great interaction with forces that operate on those levels through the dream state. Many of you are well aware that very often contact from what you would call extraterrestrials and others can and will occur during the dream state. It is the safest and easiest way often to match human consciousness and not to freak out the conscious mind, or what we call the P. Although sometimes the P needs to be freaked out now and again just to give it a wake up to realize there's more going on here than anyone has realized. And if you can remember that in the next few years there's going to be so many new levels of realization, don't park yourself in one position. Our vehicle gave you the image of the circular park. Use it.